Good morning, traders. It's Merritt here with Apteros Trading. Looking at the S&P futures, and today is September 29th. Let's look at yesterday, the 28th, real quick. Pretty much got it wrong yesterday. We were in this zone here. We talked about it was dissonance between bearishness and bullishness. We said we were leaning towards the overall bigger picture bullishness. And we got a opening drive sell-off there that took us through the bear zone. Not that that's, this is the thing, and I'm not trying to say, well, let me just say it. We have these levels, and oftentimes they're very good. And I'm talking to students right now. Those are the only folks that matter for this conversation. We have them, but it's not a failure if they fail. Okay, I think people get a little hung up sometimes on, if I'm bullish from here, I was wrong. It's a negative thing if it gets violated. That's not how I see things. A lot of times our levels do hold. A lot of times they are good. A lot of times our read is correct. But I have said for years, a lot of the very best trades come from areas where a thesis gets invalidated. Markets do this. If markets didn't do that, they'd be stuck in one, trend or one sideways consolidation forever, right? Things change, and where things change, context changes, and our views, which we rightfully have biases against, get invalidated, and there's a new bias. So anyways, what happened? We break through, quick little retest. This is a trade. I know it looks very fast here on a 3-minute chart, but if you're using something like a, 3,000 volume chart or something, that's a decent pullback, and that's right to intraday downtrend. Another move takes us to this next bull zone we talked about. It's actually two of them stacked in here. A little bit of buyers come in there. That's another short trade. This is another short trade. Right? Depending on how you're viewing, if you think that this bull zone is just a place to be looking to get long, well, now you're just sitting and waiting. Still nothing to do because this is still a short trade. Still nothing to do. This is a short. Aha, here's where things change, right? So we actually find some buyers. We go all the way to VWAP. Here's a place to start looking long. Here's a place to start looking long, but it's into the close, right? So unless you're longer term, you're not going to do that. Overnight, those of you in Asia, Europe, opportunities to get long, including right here, which brings us into current session. So let's adjust, pause the video, and I'll be right back. All right, here we are. So I think that we got a pullback yesterday to a longer term bullish area than I was looking for, right? I was looking for that. I talk about this all the time. Hey, if this market is going to hold in a what we will call a faster trend condition, we'll hold here. We didn't hold that one, but we have clearly held the bigger picture one, right? If we go back into those low of day yesterday, we've held those. Now we've got this bear zone here to contend with, which again is a shorter term factor than this. So we have some dissonance. If you want the full all clear, if you want to wait for dissonance to resolve, you want to wait and see us hold above 43.75, and that's where you want to get long. And then we've just got some neutral stuff above. If you're really bearish, if you think a lot of the fundamental factors right now or whatever's going on, I'm only halfway aware of what's going on, are more bearish, well then you could be aggressive and go ahead and get involved, right? I think right now you want to wait for something below 43.60 and then start to express that. Or if you want the all clear, that's going to happen below here. you're going to get some kind of move that takes us below here, and we start to see pullbacks. So, this could be more of a bit of a sideways range. I don't think it's like prime chop conditions. I don't really think that. We are inside of yesterday's value, so there's always room for that. But I think either the bears are going to win here or the bulls are going to win here. That's what I think. And you can be aggressive and go ahead and be playing either of those sides because they're both setting up. Or you could wait for this to resolve and play it safer. Longs above the bear zone, shorts below the bull zone. And let's add one more wrinkle in here. An additional bull zone. This will be one of the primary things that I look for. So I just wanted to make sure that we add this and talk about it. Definitely dissonance here. Similar to yesterday, I'm leaning on the long side, respecting the short side.